Hey everyone, it's Tuesday and we've got a double feature today. We are going to save with our Mini Monday Savings Challenges on a Tuesday. We're also going to tackle our Tiny Tuesday Challenges, which also means we're going to save with our Letterbox Savings Challenges and update our Football Save the Score. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Laura. I'm a teacher, a mom, a budgeter. We use a zero-based budgeting system, sinking funds, and savings challenges to help us stay on track with our finances and to help us reach our goals. I also primarily work with prop money in our budgeting systems. So if these are things that interest you, take a moment, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a future video. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We are going to start off with our Mini Monday Savings Challenges today. Yes, on a Tuesday, we've got a lot to do today, so I appreciate you if you are here and sticking around with me today. Let's go ahead and get our Mini Mondays challenges all set up here. I'll be right back here in a minute once I have them all set up. We've got our Mini Mondays all set up here now and in frame. If you are new to my Mini Mondays, though today it's on a Tuesday, all of my challenges here are freebies from others in the budgeting community. These challenges specifically were created in celebrating different YouTube subscriber milestones that they had reached. I play with $30 a week here. We've got 2 spicy 5s that we'll throw into the mix of these 21s of my prop money, and we roll our 8-sided die, numbering our challenges off, and whatever I roll, we'll go ahead and put a bill down on that challenge. And we are off here. Double feature today. I did not get a chance to do my Mini Mondays yesterday on Monday or over the weekend to pre-record it. So here we are. It is Tuesday afternoon. I am officially done with school for the week, which is a wonderful feeling to know that these next few days are off, although they are very busy as we are hosting Thanksgiving in just a couple of days. But it definitely feels good to have this little bit of rest that is coming this week. But we are here this afternoon doing our double feature, catching up with our Mini Monday challenges, and then also tackling our Tiny Tuesdays as well. Okay, we just need an 8 now to make sure everything gets something. Ooh, there's our 8, and I got a 5. All right, I don't know if we're going to finish anything here with our Mini Mondays. There were quite a few, I think, that were new. So we got a couple more rolls here, and we will see how we end up here today. Everything got a little bit of love here today. I feel like I haven't had to cheat in quite some time, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and stack these up here, and we'll see if any challenges finish here today or if we are just making some steady progress here this week. I cannot believe it is the last week of November. Absolutely wild here to me. This first challenge is from TeacherMomBudgets, and this challenge was created in celebration of 100 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations. I love the snowballs here. We are in store for quite the winter storm this weekend too. I've been hearing reports. It's still a little early to determine, but looks like we're definitely going to be getting some snow here this weekend after Thanksgiving. This challenge received 1, 2, and 3. I think we are headed into what they call a polar vortex. So our temperatures are going to be pretty cold here for Thanksgiving. I think we're going to be down in like the 30s here, which is pretty chilly for Thanksgiving. We have 5 here now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop, hey, wait a minute here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So we got 5 now. My husband is a little nervous because we are smoking our turkeys this year. And obviously with the smokers needing to be a certain temperature and maintaining that temperature with the cold temps, he's a little nervous, but I think it'll all work out. We have used the smoker in colder temperatures too, so it'll all be good. This next challenge here is from Vicky Thinks, celebrating 1,300 subscribers. 1 and 2 is what it received here today. So we'll mark off 2 more of those stars with our adorable mermaid here. We now have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. $9 here for this challenge. As I mentioned, I don't think we're going to finish anything today. There was one. Actually, it's this one here that I think was close, although I don't know if we got enough here. This challenge here is from She Persisted, Budgeting and Saving. It was a thank you for 400 subscribers. We needed 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we did, in fact, get our 4. So we'll cross off the little ducks there. And then let's go ahead and see how much this is total. 3, 6, 9, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There we go. We've got it. Let's go ahead and condense here for a 10. So $12. Let's find out where this money is now headed as well. And it's going to be going to our celebrations and gifts category, so that's wonderful. My daughter actually has a friend birthday party this weekend, although with the snowstorm headed our way, we'll have to see what happens with that here. So $12 that'll be headed into that sinking fund. We'll go ahead and stuff that at the end here too. Let's grab ourselves a new challenge. I've got a challenge here from Julie's Pages. This was celebrating 1,400 subscribers. Amazing. Congratulations to you, Julie. I'll have everyone tagged in the description down below as well, so you can go and check out all of these creators in the budgeting community, support them, and snag these freebies as well in their Ko-fi shops. So that one is complete. Moving right along here to Life with Me, Eileen. This one was in celebration of 700 subscribers, and it received 1 and 2 here today. So we'll cross off 2 more. That is likely probably the last one I think we're going to finish today, or the only one we're going to finish today, because like I said, many of these came in new. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So $9 now here for this one. So that'll continue on here till next week. And this one here is from Saturn's Vault, and we've got our little astronaut there. This was in celebration of 100 subscribers. It received just $1 here today, so we get to finish that second row. So it looks like we should have 10 here now. Let's give it a count. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We do, so let's grab ourselves a 10 here. And this one is now officially halfway, so that's exciting. And I think we have another one in our stack here from Saturn's Vault as well that came in last week. And this challenge here is from myself, TeacherMomBudgets. This was in celebration of my 1,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube. I have 2 designs in my Ko-fi shop if you are interested. One with the empty boxes, which we are currently working on. It is set up to be a monthly challenge with the monthly flowers. I have another download that has the same design, but it has $1 denominations, each challenge equaling $25. I'm going to use that in the new year as a year-long challenge, which will save $300 by the end of the year. This got quite a bit here. I don't know if we had enough to finish it. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Not quite enough to finish it here, but we are really close. This is actually the October flower here, so we are definitely a little bit behind, but that is fine. We've got 4, 5, wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, there we go. Almost colored 1 too many here. So we should have, looks like $16. Let's see, we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. We do. We'll grab ourselves a 5 here as well. So this one is getting super close now. Maybe next week we'll be able to wrap it up. It'll be the first week of December, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and continue on with those. And this next challenge here is from Budgeting with Chris. This was in celebration of 1,200 subscribers, and one of the 5s are here, $5 and $6 for this one. So we'll shade in. Doesn't quite finish this one either, but it definitely gets it much closer here. That's 4, 5, and 6. So now it just needs $3 more here for this one. So really close, looking very promising here for next week. It now has 10, 15, 16, and 17. I love the image of the book here on this challenge too with the flowers. So pretty. And we've got one more challenge here, and that is also from Saturn's Vault. This one came in new last week. This was in celebration of 400 subscribers. 5 and 6 is what it received. So we'll go ahead and cross off 6 of our little bill icons here, and that gives this one a wonderful start. And it'll continue on here to next week. So let's go ahead and stuff our completed challenge that we finished here for Mini Mondays and put our Mini Mondays back. This is my blue binder here. If you have not seen my blue binder before, it has prop money that is representative of money that is in a savings account. This savings account is connected to a checking account, and these sinking funds are more short-term revolving sinking funds that are connected to those variable expenses or just connected to this particular bank. So because my Mini Mondays challenges are part of this binder and part of this savings account, it is very easy to play these games and then shift that money into the sinking fund that it is designated for. I don't have to do any transfers within the account because all of these envelopes together combined represent that money that is in that savings account. So we've got one here for celebrations and gifts to go ahead and stuff. Let's go ahead and flip to that one. And I did not write how much it was, so we'll need to make sure that we do that as well. It's 3, 6, 9, and 12. So we have $12 here here for this one that we get to add in. We do have a little bit of money here already in this envelope. Looks like we have a 5. So now this should be 17, 10, 15, 16, and 17. 17 in celebrations and gifts. Let's go ahead and add this challenge to our completed savings challenge bag. I cannot believe that November is nearly over and we're going to be doing another end of the month money moves very soon. So I've got these little cards here so that I can attach those finished challenges for Mini Mondays. I also do the same for Freebie Fridays. These challenges get stuffed right away, but I do like to keep track and see how much we're able to save through the course of the month. So Mini Mondays is a wrap. Double feature continues. Let's go ahead and bring out our Tiny Tuesday challenges and let's get these set up here. I'm really looking forward to this week here, having a few days off. We have been decorating for the holidays as well. We don't forget about Thanksgiving as we host, but our main tree in our family room is now fully decorated, which is really exciting. I'm hoping we'll be able to get some of the outside decorations done as well, especially probably on Friday before this storm is set to hit. Actually, I'm going to shuffle these up here a little bit. It'll definitely be a lot easier if we're able to get that done before the snow. I don't know. We'll see how much we're getting. Right now they're talking at least 6 inches, which I'll be honest is kind of exciting when you don't have anywhere to go. So I am all for the snow, especially early on in the season. I'm not a big fan of driving in it if I'm commuting back and forth, but if I got no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I will enjoy it from the indoors. All right, I think we got our Tiny Tuesdays all set up here and in view. My Tiny Tuesdays here are set up in sets in each of the envelopes if you're new to my Tiny Tuesdays. So each envelope is designated to a category in our high yield. This one here says education. This one says emergency funds. And so we go ahead and transfer money that we want to designate to our Tiny Tuesday challenges into our high yield, and it sits in a savings challenge category that allows me to play these challenges. And when a set of challenge finishes in the envelope, we then go ahead and clip it together and then designate and write on it where that money is going to go at the end of the month during my end of the month money moves. This one here says pets. We work with just a tiny amount as well. We have $15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. No spicy 5s here today for this one, but we'll go ahead and roll our 8-sided die again. Whatever the die tells us, we'll go ahead and put a bill down on that challenge. Okay, starting off with a number 8 and a number 5. So let me know what traditions you all have for Thanksgiving. I would love to hear about it. That was a 1. Our Thanksgiving here, we started hosting when my oldest daughter was born. She was an early November baby. And with a 3-week-old, we were not really wanting to travel. And so we asked if our families would go ahead and come over and we would do the turkey, if they would go ahead and bring some sides and kind of make it a potluck. And that theme kind of stuck ever since. So it is really nice. Prior to that, we were traveling to both of our sides of our family. So we would go to my side of the family for like an earlier afternoon, and then we would go to my husband's family in the evening. And it was a lot of travel. Okay, we need a 2 and a 7, right? There's a 2. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 7. Now we just need a 2 here. Let's see if we can get it. We did not. We're going to go ahead and add it there. So when we proposed that, both families were totally on board, which was really exciting. And that has kind of stuck ever since. So it is very much kind of a potluck situation here for us. We make the turkey. We often have a lot of appetizers and desserts as well. And then both sides of our family kind of bring their favorites. So all the different sides, the, stuffings and the vegetable casseroles and the mashed potatoes and all the things. So it is really nice to be able to have both of our families over and be able to celebrate together in one celebration. Let's go ahead and see how our Tinies did here today. And this set of Tinies is from Party Planner Papery. And so we've been working on just the 1s recently. This challenge has just been receiving 1s. But hey, look at this. This week it's got 1, 2, and 3. Yay! We get to finally mark off a 3, a bigger number than a 1, and that completes our first one. We've got a lot of these that do have the number 1 marked off, but this is now the first one that we have been able to finish. So that is really exciting. Let's see if we can condense here for a 5. Looks like we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. For my Tinies, I do like to condense for 5s and just kind of hide them in the back there and then continue to add in the 1s. I try to keep it a mystery as to what the total will be for the full set of challenges. I believe it was last Tuesday say that we finished two sets of tinies, which was amazing. You can always go back and check out that video as well if you missed it. And this set here came in new, so this was definitely one of the ones that we had finished. These challenges are from the Budget Evolution. They were in celebration of 1,700 subscribers. I love to use the celebration challenges on my Mini Mondays, but these tinies just fit so well into my tiny binder here. It just got $1. So we're going to go ahead and shade in one of these boxes here, and that gives this one a start. So these tinies do take some time to complete, but I am okay with that. I love the quick wins of finishing the little individual tiny and then letting it continue to grow. And then I'm always surprised by the grand total in the end. This set here is from Lifted Up and Living, and we are getting super close on this one here. 1, 2, and 3 is what it received, which means that we finished another one here. So one tiny is done, and that moves us on to our second to last one now. So we are getting so much closer here on this one. We can probably condense for a 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll go ahead and sneak that in the back as well and hide that back there. Add our completed one that we just completed today, and then everything else continues on, getting so much closer here. So we definitely have our favorites in our household between, you know, the sides, the mashed potatoes. We also do a mac and cheese. My husband makes a mac and cheese, which is really good. I don't know, I like turkey, but the sides, I could eat the sides for days. On Friday, Saturday, I'm like, give me the stuffing again. Give me the mashed potatoes. I am all about that. So let me know what your favorites are too for the Thanksgiving holiday. This set here is from Neurospicy Budgeting. I think we're missing another one in here that was also complete. There it is. It's snuck in the back. So we are getting really close on this one here. We just have a few numbers to go. Looks like we just got $1, and all we have are 2s and 3s. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to clip this together just to kind of make a little note to myself that it is not part of any of the numbers that we have marked off, just to kind of separate it a little bit, and hopefully I will remember that next week when we go through our tinies again. And our next set of challenges here, these were also new. These are from Budget with Amanda as well as Erica's Money Moves. So these were some holiday ones. I received these in some pen pal mail over the summer. And we're going to add $1 here to this set, which allows us to go ahead and circle in our first one. So that is exciting. Again, it'll take us some time to get through all of it, but excited always to see the total in the end. And our next set here, this one's getting close. These are from Alexis at Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. I think we've got a couple of finished ones back here too. Yes, we do. There's some finished ones here. And this challenge is almost done. Let's see what we have. 1 and 2. So we can cross off 2 more of these ones, which means we just have $3 left here on this one, and then the other 2 are already done. So very close now. Do we have enough to condense for a 5? It looks like we might. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We do. So let's sneak another 5 into the back, and these challenges are continuing on. They're getting so close now to being done. I think we'll definitely be able to finish a set of tinies or 2 in December, which is really exciting. This next set here is fairly new. It is from Savvy Girl Saves, Stephanie. I loved all the positive messaging on these. We just started these recently, and we're going to be adding in $1 to this one. Still haven't finished our first one yet, but that is okay. I think it's just got the $3 here now in this envelope. Yes, it does. $3, and these will continue on to next week and continue to build and build. We are going to do something new this year for Thanksgiving, and that is make a bread pudding. So we're really excited about that. I'm a little nervous. Always trying something new makes me a little nervous, but this recipe came from New Orleans when my daughter visited New Orleans last spring. So we're really excited to try it out here. This set of challenges is from Doodle Dollars. I love all these critters on here. This week it received 1, 2, and 3. So we get to shade in half of the circles on this particular challenge. So already this one is half done. That is really exciting. I don't think we can condense for a 5. No, we can't. We've just got 4. So that will just have to wait till next week, and then we'll be able to add a little bit more and condense. All right, so Tiny Tuesdays here. Our tiny challenges are done. We'll put these back. Nothing finished here today, not totally surprised. I'm loving this clear binder to be able to see my dashboard, but it's definitely way more stiff and it's harder to get the challenges in for sure. So I don't know, it's like a love-hate relationship at this point. I'm really enjoying the clear on the front, but man, I think maybe I just need to stretch it out a little bit more. All right, moving on to our Letterbox savings challenges that we always do on Tuesday as well. So my Letterbox savings challenges are the only challenges that I do save in real cash. Everything else is prop money around here. These challenges can be found in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I've got trackers for all of the letters that appear on the dollar bills, A through L. I also have a Star Notes tracker in the back too. We do go ahead and take out a small amount of cash for some variable categories, and in addition to that, we take out $20 a pay period so we can save $10 a week with our Letterbox challenges. We do have a Star Notes this week, which is super exciting. I don't know if you can see that little star there. So we were able to receive a Star Note. So we're going to start there in the back here and grab our tracker. We have not had a Star Note in a while, and they are really rare. They are a reprint of that particular number. So we're going to go ahead and just write in 1 to show that it is just a $1 bill that has a Star Note. I've had 1s and 5s. I've never had anything bigger than that, but just 1s and 5s. We started the Star Notes tracker back in August, so we haven't had a Star Note since. So it has been a little bit of time, but we are now officially starting that new tracker. Let's go ahead back up to the beginning with our letters, and let's see what we're able to do for our Letterbox today. So we have no A bucks today, although we do just need 2 more. We are so close there, but B bucks. We have been needing 1 B buck for quite some time, and we officially are going to be able to finish our B bucks tracker. So we do have a couple of B bucks, I believe. There we go. We have 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and shade in our final B here. We'll add that to the stack, and it should be $25 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. We've got it. $25 now. Let's go ahead and clip this together, and we'll put it into our completed savings challenge bag. It will not stay there very long because when I complete a Letterbox savings challenge, I do go ahead and take that money back to the bank and transfer it into our high yield savings account so we can go ahead and put it towards another category that we have designated. And let's find out where our B-Bucks are going. Ooh, holidays. Boy, that could not have come at a better time. Let's go ahead and write holidays on here so we know that that money is going to get reallocated into those sinking funds. And let's grab ourselves another B-Bucks tracker. So here we go. I just got a stack of them here that I have printed. When you take a look at my Letterbox in Etsy, you will notice that there are a couple of downloads that are available. So I have one that just have multiple letters on each page. So if you're just looking for A's or L's or K's, it'll have one sheet and there'll be 3 A-Bucks on a page or 3 B-Bucks on a page and so on and so forth. I have another file that is consecutive. So A, B, and C on one page, D, E, and F on the other page. So hopefully that allows you to choose the file that is most beneficial for what you are looking for. So we are starting a new B-Bucks tracker here. Let's go ahead and write our date. It is 11/25 here today on this Tuesday. We'll see how long it takes us to finish this. We've got 1 B-Buck that we do get to add here to our new tracker, so that's exciting. We'll go ahead and shade in the 1B, and that wraps up our B-Bucks here today, so that's awesome. All right, C-Bucks. We do have a couple of C-Bucks here, it looks like, and we do have 4 that are already in this challenge. We've got 1 C-Buck that we get to add here, so we'll just shade in 1. C-Bucks have been really funny the past couple of months because I definitely received a stack of new bills one time from the bank, and so we had a lot of C-Bucks for a while. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 now for this tracker, so we'll see how long it takes us to finish this one here. C-Bucks tended to be very rare, but we finished that last one super quickly. All right, D-Bucks here. Let's take a look. We definitely have at least 1 D-Buck to go ahead and add. We've got 1, 2, so 2 D-Bucks we get to go ahead and add. So that finishes the first row, so that's awesome. Finishing that first row means we should have $8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we've got it. We started this tracker back in October, so we'll see. Maybe we're able to finish it before the end of the year. I don't know. That might be a little bit of a stretch. eBucks, we do have an eBuck, so that's great. eBucks tend to be a little bit more rare, so we've got one. Ooh, we've got more than one. We've got 2 eBucks, which puts us into the last row, so that's awesome. This tracker actually started back in 2024. I then dated it in January when someone commented and gave me the idea to put a date on it to see how long it takes to finish them. And so here we go, finally on the last row of our eBucks. And this tracker started back in 2024. We should have, I think, 18 here now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 we do. So that's great. So eBucks are now done, and we are going to be skipping all the way over here to our L bucks. We've got no F bucks today, no G, no H, no I, no J, no K, all the way to our L's here. And let's see how many L bucks we get to add. We've got 1 and 2, so 2 L bucks we get to add here this week. Crossing off 2 more. That is exciting. So it looks like we should have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We have it. That is awesome. We started this tracker back at the end of September. So a finished letterbox today. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and grab our bag here again, and we'll put this finished letterbox challenge in here too. I think there's another one in there as well from last week. So definitely we'll be heading to the bank before my end of the month money moves to go ahead and put that money back into the bank, transfer it into my high yield so we can add it to those sinking funds in the category that it was designated for. All right, but wait, there's more. We still have to update our Save the Score Football Savings Challenge today. So much going on today. Oh my goodness here. And so much going on with my team. I cannot believe it. My football challenges here, I have 2 of them that I am working on, and both of them can be found in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I have my Save the Score Football Savings Challenge, where you are choosing your favorite team and saving the number of points that they scored for each game. You could totally make this budget friendly and add the numbers together as well. I am following my Bears, and they have been doing wonderful this season. And then I have my Touchdown Football Savings Challenge, which I'm using as a wins and losses challenge. So I'm saving $2 for each win and $1 for each loss. So we are catching up with this here. We have 2 weeks to save for with our football challenges, and we are saving for week 11 and week 12. So week 11, my Bears won. So we've got $2 to add to our Touchdown Football Savings Challenge, and they scored 19 points, which means we are saving $19. I'm going to go ahead and write the 19 in here now, and I do have this already separated here, I believe. So we've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 is going to go to our Save the Score, and then I've got our $2 that's going to go to our Touchdown Savings Challenge. So that is week 11, and then in week 12, my team just last Sunday scored 31 points, and it was also another win. So that one kind of breaks the bank a little bit. Not the highest total this season, but oh my goodness, we've got 20, 30, 31 that we're going to add to our Save the Score, and we've got $2 more that we're going to add to my Touchdown Challenge. We're going to write 31 in there also. So now, yeah, 47 was our biggest total here. So 31, yeah, that's definitely a hit, but we're going to continue on. We're going to try to continue to save the exact points. Again, you could totally make it budget friendly and add up the numbers and save $4 instead of the 31. But I have done this challenge for a couple of years now. I really do my best to fulfill it by points, and it amazes me how much this challenge saves by the end of the season. So we are wrapping up week 12 here, and we are adding in 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 47, 48, 49, and 50 for those 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and add it into our total and see where we are. Our Bears are playing on Friday this week, Thanksgiving week, so we'll go ahead and update again next Tuesday and see where we're at. Hopefully they get the win. We have been on a winning streak lately, and it has been amazing, and so hopefully it will continue. And now, so far for this season, this challenge has saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 280, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. $289. I think already this is the most we have saved with this challenge for the season. As I mentioned, I've been using this for a couple of years now, and my team was a bit struggling the last couple of years, and so we had some weeks where we were saving $3. So our numbers have been really big this year. It has been making me a little bit nervous to see if we can keep up with this consistency of saving the total score. We're going to do it though. I cannot believe that. $289, and we still have a number of weeks to go in the season, and then potentially playoffs. Oh my goodness, do I bite my tongue? I don't want to jinx it, but that is a possibility, and it has not been the last couple of years. Let's go ahead and condense here for at least some fives. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 4 there. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll grab ourselves a 5 here. Just trying to condense this a little bit. I think I'll leave everything else in there. Last year, I used my Save the Score money to fund some fun foods and things for the Super Bowl. We like to kind of do some special things for the Super Bowl. And then I also used it for some other sinking funds. This now is going beyond what I ever envisioned for this challenge, at least compared to the last couple of years. So it'll be exciting to see what we decide to do with this money when the season is over. I've got my bonus touchdown football savings challenge here too. We've got 2 weeks of wins that we get to add. We're saving $2 for each of those wins. We will go ahead and write that in here, and let's see how much this has saved us so far this season. Just seeing all of those twos. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We are 8-3, and I believe we are in first place in our division, which is amazing. This challenge now has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So $19 now in this challenge as a little bit of a bonus. I did hear someone else using this challenge as a touchdown challenge. So they saved a certain amount based on how many touchdowns their team scored. And I love that. This challenge can be very versatile, and you can use it however works for you. I'm doing a wins losses. You could do the number of touchdowns. You could just do a set denomination for each football, whatever works for you. So that is wonderful to see this continue to grow. It is, wow, boggling my brain to see how much we have saved so far in the season, and we still have so much more to go. If you are saving with your favorite football team, definitely let me know in the comments below how much you have saved so far this season and how it is going. This year is totally different for me because the last couple of years my team wasn't all that great, and there were some weeks, I think there was a week or two where we literally saved 0, that they did not score any points. So this is wild this year, and I'm really excited to see how much it saves at the end of the season. So if your team is struggling and you're not saving as much, trust me, I have been there with my team, but sometimes some years are just different, and that is definitely this one. And I don't want to jinx their success, so let's keep on moving here. And that is going to wrap up our double feature for today. Mini Mondays we completed today, our tiny challenges, Tiny Tuesdays, which also means our letterbox, and updating our Save the Score football challenge. So much today. If you are still watching here, I so appreciate you. I know that this is probably going to be a much longer video. Leave me a football down below in the comments to let me know that you are still here. I really appreciate you spending this time with me. If you are not yet subscribed here, please go ahead and take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I would love the support. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button and leave me a comment down below as well. I hope you all have an amazing week and you're able to spend time with loved ones and gather around the table with good food and good conversation and create some wonderful memories. I should be back on Thursday for my final cash stuffing with my monthly savings challenges, Gobble Till You Wobble. My new theme for December is available in my Ko-fi shop, so you can go check that out as well. If you missed my last video, don't worry, it'll go ahead and pop up on the bottom left-hand side of your screen so you can catch up with me. I hope you have a wonderful day and a fantastic rest of your week. Take care, be well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.